The other night, Charlie and I were having a moment of stillness, and we were sitting by the pier looking into the water, and there was so much happening and so much magic and so much abundance of magic that we were able to notice simply by being there and being present and being still. And we noticed that there were lots of people walking past, and they all seemed to be in a hurry, and we couldn't believe what they were missing out on. We saw some really amazing things. We saw a native Australian water rat, and it was swimming through the salt water, and I've never seen anything like it before, so that was really special and really rare. And we saw a sea slug, probably the most active sea slug we've ever seen, and it was dancing through the water and pirouetting, and its frilly skirt was flying all over the place while it was frolicking about. And we kept seeing all these different beautiful fish, and there were dolphins as well, and it was just such a magical evening. And I had this sudden realization that this is abundance. This is the richness and the fullness of life. There is an abundance of delight available in nature. There's so much abundance just there waiting to be noticed, and so many people living in our busy society, they don't hardly stop or take the time to notice or see these incredible riches and delights that are available all around. Charlie and I have some really beautiful places that we like to visit, and even in the times when we haven't had a lot of money, we've had bush tucker, food, just right there at our backyard and freely given to us. And even in those times when I felt like we haven't had that much, here's food and water and everything that we need right there. I've had times when I've worked really, really hard, and I haven't been happy because I haven't had time to stop and notice the energy of abundance within me. And abundance isn't only about how much money you have. It's about the bliss and the peace and the feelings of well-being and a sense of freedom. It's about your physical health. And do you have time to meditate and to be present and to gain physical health in that way? Because as soon as I stopped working full time, I have not been sick once. And now I'm healthy all the time, and now I have time for the things that I love. And there's nothing wrong with having money. But the way that you're getting your money, is it satisfying? Is it what you want to be doing? Because you aren't going to live forever. And having money is a wonderful thing. But at the end of the day, everything that we purchase and everything that we own, we are going to be giving it back. Because we can't take it with us to the grave. And so realistically, ownership is just an illusion. You only ever borrow or rent everything that you have. And nothing that you have is going to make you happy. You can enjoy it, and you can be happy first, and then those things can come into your life, and they can be an extension of your happiness. But if you're selling out your moments now so that you can be happy in the future, then you're missing out. The future can't come because your life isn't happening in the future. Your life is happening in this moment, right here, right now. So if you're waiting for a future moment to be happy, I'll be happy when I achieve this goal, or when I acquire that expensive thing, or when I can move to that new place, or get that new job, or go on that holiday. You're not only missing out on the only place where your happiness can be found, that is right here, right now, you're also missing out on the essence of what it means to experience true and lasting abundance. There have been moments in the past when I've had barely $1 to my name, and I've felt overjoyed because of the ability that I have to be present and to connect deeply with that still space within me in this moment. And I've given thanks because that feeling is better than any amount of financial wealth. That space is where the true juice and magic of life happens. And you can have that at any time in your day, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are, simply by bringing awareness into the moment, noticing your breathing, and appreciating the very fact that you exist. So abundance really is experiencing that happiness and that joy and that sense of completeness, a sense of security, knowing that you're supported and knowing your well-being and knowing that everything in your life is working out perfectly for you. That's abundance. Having the ability to rest when you need to rest. Experiencing joy and a sense of freedom. That's abundance. If you want to experience more abundance in your life, stop and be still and notice and appreciate everything that you have already. If you have time, appreciate that. If you have a job that you enjoy, appreciate that. If you have healthy children, if you are healthy. If you have a lover in your life that makes your heart sing, a pet that you adore, a beautiful garden. If you get to see the sunrise and the sunset each day, appreciate that, because there is so much. There are so many miracles in and around your life that if you only stop for 5 minutes and notice it each day, then you have already increased your abundance exponentially.